As Republican primary season approaches, attendees at CPAC like Suzanne Monk acknowledge their party is split.
There are two different factions. There is the more, one might call it establishment, and then there is the grassroots part of the party.
But at the largest annual gathering of conservative voters, most aren't hiding their support for one man.
I am going to support Donald Trump till the very end.
And I will be voting for Donald J. Trump in the primary, and I will be voting for Donald J. Trump in the general.
They've come to love his policies.
It's going to close the border like it should be. We're being invaded.
And his persona.
If Donald Trump had done nothing but played golf every day for 4 years, he has opened the American people's eyes to the corruption in this country.
He's still my president, okay?
Looking forward to 2024, but still spreading conspiracies that Trump won in 2020.
The counting stopped and trucks pulled up.
Fulton County cheated, okay?
And making false claims about the election certification process.
That vote doesn't go the way you want. There's a lot of checks and balances after that get to consensus.
Notably absent from CPAC, former Vice President Mike Pence and Ron DeSantis. The Florida governor is considered the frontrunner to challenge Trump in the Republican primary. And while attendees spoke highly of DeSantis, they say he should wait his turn.
He's committed to be the governor of Florida. He should not be spending time on running for president against Donald Trump.
And even though Republicans banked on Trump being an outsider back in 2016, it's his experience that some say make him the best choice now.
Trump's already lived through this 4 years of being around the deep state. DeSantis doesn't have that.
Nikki Haley at 10%.
Presidential candidate Nikki Haley making her pitch to voters at the conference.
If you're tired of losing, put your trust in a new generation. And if you want to win, not just as a party, but as a country, then stand with me.
Howard Woolridge has been lobbying for universal drug legalization for years. He's excited the former South Carolina governor is in the race.
I would like her to first officially declare an end to the war on drugs. She's smart, she's capable, she's decisive, and she's also flexible.
Others are also open to new options, like Kevin Waltz, who said if the election was today, he'd vote for DeSantis.
I really think that the 2022 midterm is kind of telling, in the sense that, a lot of people didn't like the people who were associated with Trump. But, in Florida, that was not the case at all. Florida was really the outlier.
But at CPAC, Waltz was the outlier.
Trump is the best thing that happened in the recent history of America.
And it was one thing to hear the strong support for former President Donald Trump, but the CPAC straw poll, where attendees select their top choice for 2024, backed it up.
62-20 over Ron DeSantis. President Trump gets 62%.
After the announcement, the former president taking the stage for nearly 2 hours.
We're going to complete the mission. We're going to see this battle through to ultimate victory.
Attacking President Biden for the messy withdrawal from Afghanistan and the war in Ukraine.
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, I will have the disastrous war between Russia and Ukraine settled.
But Trump also took aim at members of his own party.
Say what you want, but the Democrats stick together. They don't have Mitt Romney. You listening to this, Mitch McConnell? Are you listening?
Some attendees say these types of comments aren't productive.
I want someone that can bring the country together, like I said, more, and I don't know if that is possible with Trump.
Petty and Debbie Lasauer say uniting to put Republicans back in power is most important.
I don't care whoever wins in the Republican Party, I'm going to support them. Sometimes we have to support people we don't love because the principles are what rise to the top.
Whether everyone is willing to put party over person could make the difference this election. In National Harbor, Maryland, Logan Schijano, Medill News Service.